there's really only one thing I can do, and that was the plan I had. So, Claus, as we know, according to this, my blood amp, when I activate it, my hydrokinesis becomes rank 11. How far can I move my water in rank 11?
It should say it's in that, brackets, I believe. I think it's 500 feet.
Alright.
Let me double check your sheet.
That doesn't sound right, considering it's currently rank 3, and rank 11 feels like it should be a lot longer. Or did you mess that up?
Did you change the numbers at all?
I changed...
It is rank 8, not rank 3. It is 3 points per rank.
Rank... Oh, I mix up the numbers sometimes. Never mind. I thought it was 8 points. I'm bad at math.
I think we've increased blood amp since we put down those numbers. So...
Oh, we did.
It's going to be... I think that ends up being like either 1,000 or like 2,000 feet or something. Effectively, it's however far you want to, however far you can see for right now.
Because pretty much my idea was go to blood form, hero point, hydrokinesis, grab this guy, and go as high in the sky as I can. Because he can dodge things, he can't dodge gravity.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
Are people able to delay turns?
Oh, you can delay your action, but not do your turn.
Okay. Because I was going to ask if you could, like, throw him into the door after that guy puts it down and opens it.
Is that a thing I could do?
Yeah, you could delay your action to do that. There is a big hole in the roof, so you are able to just see him to scoop him out. So...
Alright, I will do that then.
Okay.
Cool.
And there's no save, so he can't do jack shit.
Nope.
So then, according to the plan, that guy will, yeah, that's close enough. That guy will move over here with their quick... I'm not gonna make a joke there. And, pull out their doorknob, slam it onto the wall, and open the door.
Okay, you open up the door. As always, there is that small team of that guys that's just kind of, like, stuck to the doorway. They wave at you as you open it.
Hello, gentlemen. We'll be having a visitor soon enough.
Okay, should we ready the tea room?
The other tea room.
And they, like, kind of, like, all gasp as they whisper, the other tea room.
We need him alive, boys.
There's a little salute.
As they say, as you're doing that, you just see blur of water as he gets thrown in there. And you go.
Through the blow of water, there's just like a small team of flamethrowers that shoot out. He is going to have to... I'm gonna say this is going to be a dodge check from him for this.
Isn't it? Can he dodge that?
No, not for you.
Not for move?
It's from the
5 flamethrowers.
5 flamethrowers, and
I'm not talking about me. I was talking about him. But all right.
Yeah. He also rolled a nat 1, so...
Oh no!
He got lit the
as
fuck up.
all of the 5 flamethrowers, like, converge, not so much like it's burning him, as it just makes a room of fire that guy knows is a tea room. A tea room of fire!
He did specify, we need him alive.
Should I go in there?
Don't go in there. Close his door.
Remove the doorknob.
Remove doorknob.
Well... Do we go back to the base now?
Well, yeah, he's in the door now. And if he tries to mess with anything there, well, good luck.
I want to
success!
point out, there was another one right down here, but as soon as you knocked that one into there, he just kind of vanishes.
Nice.
I will also bring Benita to the ground.
Well, I'd like to come back and search if he actually takes the fucking knife with him.
Yeah, he had the knife.
God damn it.
Well, we'll get the knife. Don't worry, we'll get the knife.
Fucking knife. Yeah, can I untie myself or do I need teleport that?
You have a sword that is sentient. You can kind of, like, And you're also just kind of 4 miles away. You just unsheath it a little bit, cut the rope, you're fine.
Oh, that's true. That actually makes sense.
Like, oh yeah, I have a sword.
We just cut this.
I wasn't
with, like,
sure if I
bunch of
can
people.
draw it. I mean, I was like down.
It's
and I
not so
didn't know
much
if my
about like
hand-
drawing it as like you can just kind of like move to where it gets a little bit out of the sheath and just like use it as a saw.
True. Okay, never mind.
All right, so
Getting
we
late.
did it. We got him.
Ah,
Now what?
I
Wait, what happened?
try and fix the gaping wound in my chest.
Oh yeah, let me help you with that. And being encased in water, I will remove injuries and heal myself with those injuries being encased in water.
Hmm.
So essentially, you're fully healed.
Revolting.
All
Also,
right.
we should probably get out of here before the roof collapses.
Oh right. And I can probably quickly get everyone out with my water powers, right?
Yeah, you kind of just like I just want to point out how Are you still on Blood Amp?
Yeah.
So I just want to point out, like, you just kind of like make a sheet of water over the ceiling. The ceiling just kind of collapses. It stays on the roof of it, and you're like, okay, guys, time to get out. And you just like quickly
Oh yeah.
put
Wait,
yourself
I have a
up in
better
the
idea.
air and just move everybody out.
I was like, do you think I should I put the building where? Hey, Bonita, can you fix the roof? Or not Bonita, Buddy, can you fix the roof?
Who is Buddy? I do not know who you speak of.
Oh wait, actually, I guess that guy can just burn away the hole.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
got
can.
that magic fire.
Wait, what?
So
Don't question it.
you watch
don't
as that
understand it
guy
either.
just like points at the roof with his flamethrower. The watery sheet, Bluebeard, you just kind of like let it go as it turns into steam, and the fire just pushes the parts of it back up and melts it to where it just ends up back in place.
He's burning away the hole.
All right, let's get the hell out of here before someone sees us.
Yes, and before I forget, I go up and I smack Issue. Since he's-
He is unconscious.
Why did you do that?
You notice that Psycho has taken out a blanket, like a large comforter that, has heart shapes in it, and it says, Issue and Psycho, forever and ever 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 and ever. And she's just cuddling with him.
I will leave her to it then.
Just
I'm
something
trying-
like that could have been me, because like he remembers how he met her when she bashed him with a giant hammer. Better him than me.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Alright.
trying to hide my injuries, by the way.
Wow. All that
Oh.
blood just hiding it, no worries.
I'll try
Yeah.
and fix you up. I'm not that good at medicine, but
I can again just. All right. I'll also drop blood amp at this point. I don't need to be, you know.
Yeah, so
Bloody
your
hell.
raging, bloody form drops that into more of a humanoid one as you hear some firefighters off in the distance coming this way.
All right, let's
we
get
should
out of
go.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
I'm just grabbing one by one and getting back to the
Yeah.
thing because I'm still faster than everything else.
Yeah, so you grab everybody and you pause for a second as you just see Issue and Psycho together. You just kind of like wrap them up in the blanket, and just drag them along. They're just kind of like There's no real like physics that happen as you go this fast. It's just kind of like an odd Looney Tunes version of physics that happens.
It's like this fucking movie scene with Quicksilver in
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're moving them along. There is no rippling from the blanket from, like, the wind or anything. There is no movement from their limbs as they're just kind of, like, moved quickly in another direction. You're just simply moving too fast for that to happen.
Oh, I mean, I think I'm at. Wait, give me a second.
Fucking
8,000 miles! Okay.
So,
Sounds about
Yeah.
right.
as you come back into the base, you hear a weather report on the fireplace. Um,
Oh.
Another odd weather pattern has occurred as another roughly 2 mile in diameter storm has appeared. After moving in a line for roughly... And then, like, the tracker updates as it just quickly moves from one side of the city to the other. It looks like the cloud has jumped. This is a... She just kind of like... The news anchor is just like... She has the thing of papers and she just kind of like throws it behind her. Fucking mutants. And then the newscast goes into... We are experiencing technical difficulties.
Oh, I should have turned it off, I think.
You didn't turn it off.
I did.
Well, turn it off.
Yeah, I did already. Just chill. I just. Oh.
So look at General when you get the chance.
You need to send an apology to the weathermen, to meteorologists. All right, they work hard, and you just go in there and screw it all up.
Yeah, what should I do? I mean,
Send an
No,
apology
even if-
letter, a fruit basket, something, man.
no. Why should I?
I just want to also
Because-
point out...
Honestly, weathermen aren't that trustful in the first place. So,
See,
like, I can't
Hey,
say how many times I've seen the news and they got the weather all wrong. So,
Hey,
like,
they're trying
really,
their
who even
best.
cares for weathermen?
They're trying their best. You know?
they're always saying the day will be sunny, but every time I'm around with you guys, it will rain because you always drag me into shit.
What do you
I
mean?
know, right?
Hey, you
We
know
had a
what?
lot of
Hey,
fun, didn't we?
oh, let's
Well,
be
this
happy.
was the first mission that was successful since I joined this team. And that's not a good statistic if I am.
Question: should I let them out? We haven't done that.
We should probably get a jail cell first.
yeah.
Probably like
Agent Peak
maximum
here?
security.
Agent Peak is not there, but if you wish to contact her through the communicator, you can.
We should probably do that, yeah. I will press the communicator.
Yes, hello. You hear gunfire off in the distance.
We got the lady killer. Where do we put him?
Well, if you will go and, talk to Agent Thomas Jones, he should be able to direct you to the right location. And then there's, like, another loud gunshot as you hear say, fucking damn it, and then you hear a minigun fire.
You sound busy. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
We're having fun. Invite me next time.
Whatever.
All right, so this Thomas guy. Oh, right, I think I remember. Wasn't he the guard from earlier?
Yes.
Is he still around here somewhere?
He's still cleaning up the bottles. You guys have been gone for roughly a minute.
Hey, TJ,
All right.
Hey, we finished the mission. What do we do with him?
Wait. You guys
So
are
I
back
don't-
already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's alive or not right now, though.
We should probably, yeah.
okay.
We kind of need to do this sooner rather than later.
He should be alive, probably.
Okay,
Maybe.
well, just follow me, and he is going to lead you back into the, transmat.
We will teleport.
Oh.
Tommy hates teleporting. You.
Hi,
Great.
Scott. Hi, Scott.
All right.
Scott's
Oh,
sleeping.
do I-
Scott's sleeping, right?
Do I still have 6 injuries? I don't think so. Do I?
I would have healed you for it by now.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Thank
Well,
you
I feel
for
like
that.
at this point. Sorry.
He punches in some coordinates. Takes him a little bit. You can tell that while he has some experience with transmat technology, it's still something that it's highly advanced tech, and the fact that he's able to use it at all is kind of a miracle. You can
Fair.
hear the machine warming up. Okay, just move him over to the center of that, and I'll go along with him.
Obliged.
You got him
TJ.
tied up, right?
No, we sort of had to
Oh.
throw him in. Well, that guy can explain.
Could be
Like-
that, yeah.
So I put him in the tea room. I don't know if he's alive or not.
I hope he's dead.
Maybe you should go, that guy.
Yeah, sure. He'll take out the doorknob, look at the both of them. Yeah, I'm gonna put it over here so we don't have an exit. Actually, so he doesn't have an exit.
Right. Maybe we should just. Maybe me and you can teleport, then you dump him out, and if he's on fire, I can put him out. How about that? I like that idea.
That work?
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
No, he like asked. Well, I guess that okay. Fair enough.
Well, if I may have a personal request,
Sure.
it would be great if you bring me his knife or dagger or whatever it was.
Sure.
We could probably do that, yeah.
Right. That's wonderful. Thank you.
All right,
That's
let's
fine.
hurry up.
Fair enough.
Time is
Okay.
literally of the essence.
So, you, the machine warms up, and a spatial bubble once again appears around you. You look at Kare and Bonita, who are seemingly staying behind. As energy waves form out, the spatial bubble, everything outside of it just simply melts away. An instant later, everything once again reforms. As you find yourself, there is a team of roughly 20 guards, very heavily armored, very heavily heavy guns on their person, all pointed at you.
Hello, gentlemen.
All right, I'm guessing this is about. Let's dump him out.
Sure thing. That guy will look around for like an applicable wall. If not, he's just gonna use the floor.
They're kind of just, all of the walls are covered. State your names and business.
That guy, well, you can name yourself.
James, we're here to drop off the prisoner.
Thomas Jones. We're here to drop off, Johnny the homicidal maniac.
If he's still alive, hopefully.
He should be still alive.
I'm
Thomas
here to put
Jones
him out if
takes
he's
out
on
a
fire.
badge, just kind of like slides it across the floor. One of the 20 or so guards picks it up, looks at it, nods. They all lower their weapons. Where is the
Then-
prisoner?
That guy will take out, well, slowly, not like any sudden movements, take out the doorknob from his pocket. I am going to put this on the floor. There will be a door on it. I will open it up and I will attempt to reach in and pull him out.
I am here, so if he's still on fire, to put him out so he doesn't die.
And-
One of, like, the guards all nod in unison.
That's not creepy at all.
All right, let's just get him out of there.
And that guy will like walk off the transmat so it doesn't mess with it because he doesn't know what would. And place the doorknob onto the ground before opening up the door. That
You place the
On the
doorknob
floor.
on the ground. As the door forms, on top of the formed doorway, there was also just a random sheep.
he burns that as he casually pulls out the flamethrower and burns it. What about that?
All of the guards quickly aim their guns at you once more.
He doesn't seem very bothered as he burns it and opens the door.
Trust me, you don't want the sheep. You do not want the sheep. He knows what he's doing.
They lower their guns again.
He'll
You open up the door. The castle on the brink lies off in the distance. The flaming tea room, you know, is been repositioned into, well, back into the building.
Yeah, he'll
Um,
whistle for it. Like, come on, boy, come on.
One of the that guys, like, pokes their head through. Hey, so, which tea room did you want again?
The tea room, please.
Well,
The other one.
okay. Just a reminder that there's still that other guest in the other tea room.
Yeah, I'll deal with them in a bit.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
They poke their head back in. They say something on, like, he pulls out a small that guy that's shaped like,
The walkie-talkie.
yeah. He, like, speaks into the mouth and, like, listens to the ear.
What?
A moment later, like, you see the roof of the castle just kind of, like, erupts in a squad of that guys as just a giant flaming box that has the face of a dog, like, gallops out. The that guys that exploded out just kind of, like, reform back into a ceiling.
What the hell?
Now put him down, boy.
No one's gonna believe me.
The dog starts to go, and then just vomits out Lady Killer. He's just laying on the ground, shaking very slightly.
He'll like motion for the other that guys to bring him out. By the way, this is like So when he opened the door, it's how like a door normally would be opened, where you can see like at the bottom there's the floor. So it seems as if it's ignoring the normal laws of gravity.
Yeah, and like the dog actually like stuck its head through the door and just like vomited him out. He lands on the ground. All of the guards just have the guns trained on him.
I throw some water on him to put.
He's not on fire.
Like he's actually like fairly damp from dog slobber.
More-
Like,
Again, I throw my little bit of water. It was only like a water bottle amount, so not a lot, but I still throw it on him.
it's fair. As
I did my job.
The guy offers a nod and offers the that guy's at the door a tip before closing the door.
You hand them a small green bill that just has that guy's face on it.
Yeah.
There is no numbers, there is no serial code, it's just that guy.
And then he'll pull off the door handle and put it back in his pocket.
One of the guards takes out a pair of cuffs, puts it on, Lady Killer, puts a collar around him as well. We'll be looking into how he managed to escape. Thank you for securing the prisoner.
No problem. It was.
Perhaps this. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it was interesting.
Yes, perhaps this will be a lesson for what happens if he tries this again.
Yeah. I'll
The
put him in
tea-
the other tea room.
There's always room in the tea room.
All tea down here.
We all float down here in the tea room.
It's all fun and games until someone opens up the wrong tea room.
Alright.
So, Tommy Jones just kind of like looks around. So that was a dog that sped him out of a door, right?
Yes. The dog made a fire.
Don't question it. Just don't question it.
Yeah, let's
He
go
looks
back.
over at one of the other guards. Can we go now? The guard nods. He steps back on the transmat.
That guy also steps on.
As well. I don't think I ever left it.
That's fair.
Didn't have to move.
You just like throw some water on it too. They just got shot
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
They pick him up. There's a panel on the wall that they just kind of like hit a few times. It opens up, and as it does so, the spatial bubble forms around you. Once again, everything melts away, and you find yourself back within the Halo Field office.
So, how did it go?
It went well.
I'm further confused also. I'm probably never gonna go to one of your tea rooms.
Hey,
No offense.
I have pleasant tea rooms.
I understand that. I'm just concerned, like, because I know I can handle normal fire. I don't know what your fire is.
Well, that's
I'm not sure it's even fire.
well, it is fire. That much I can confirm. But don't touch it.
All right,
Huh.
take your word for it. But yeah, gotta admit, next time we have to say get a prisoner or something, me and you make a good team for that. You know?
Yeah.
You open a door, I throw him in. You close the door. Bam.
Yes.
I actually felt quite useless in that encounter. You did all the job, so I guess thank you.
I
By the way,
Hey, you made the water. You made it possible. Don't count yourself out.
well,
By
like,
the way, you're
just
welcome
a
for me
little
taking
thing.
2 knives for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
also, so that guy hadn't grabbed the knife, but that guy still attempts to hand
Ah, crap. We forgot to
Hooray,
get the
the
knife.
knife because he has it.
Wait,
Yeah, I
what?
Got
guess.
the knife.
Wait, did that
How
guy?
do you forget that knife after
No,
she gestures to both her
for
and
all intents and purposes, you didn't see him grab it,
But he
Actually,
has
this
it.
occurred to me.
but he has it as he hands it to Kare. Here you go.
Ah, great, thank you. Well, it's weird. Was it like, is that water around it?
Don't worry about it.
There's some water, there's some dried blood.
Okay.
There is a very deep, low baseline voice that ripples through the entire building. Now!
That sounds ominous.
Well, I'll see you in a minute.
Just gonna turn in for the day. Good night to you, gentlemen. I'm gonna be pretending none of that happened.
Fair enough. I wonder what's on the TV.
I think me and Oliver are gonna head home. We've had a big day. Come on, boy.
Really? There's a
Let's go.
fire channel?
I'll tell Scotty boy Wonder here what happened. So
By the way, for you guys in there, as I say that, you would see Oliver suddenly teleport right next to him.
No, that's fair.
Jesus.
He, like, teleports next to you, but also just, like, he looks around, and then looks at you, and then, like, pounces on you in a big hug.
Ah, there's my good boy. Just petting him.
He's licking you.
Okay.
His tongue is, like, as big as your head.
Oh.
I know, but I'm used to it, and it's one of the few sources of comfort in his life currently.
Alright,
and it's
that,
your
yeah?
friend. Okay.
Kawe, would you like to do that now?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm still fast as fuck, so I'll go back to my home and do it there.
Okay. So, describe your home to me a little bit.
Well, it used to be a very wealthy estate of the Matsu clan, but since they all went to be different Yakuza families, sort of, it was pretty abandoned and broke down. And, well, it's basically a traditional Japanese home, like old Japanese homes. It has a dojo where he tries to build up a fighting school, but that doesn't go very well. And other than that, it's pretty, like, messed up. Nothing is really clean. Like, he tries to, but the house is way too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you go into a room, maybe like the dojo? The floors are nicely matted. There's a few practice swords, a few display cases for a few different swords that you might have acquired over your years. And what would you like to do?
Well, I'll very carefully unsheath Kusanagi and light it on like a sheath or something, or a display sheath, I guess, and directly, like nearly touching, I'll drop the other knife very carefully.
Alright, you put the two down, and as if some force of magnetic, some kind of magnetic force in nature, Kazanagi moves to where the blade is touching that of the knife. And you can see little sparks traveling back and forth between them. Not violently. It's a nice smooth motion. Almost like that of a flowing wave, not the nature of lightning, truly.
Mm-hmm.
And a moment passes, and another moment, and another.
Oh.
They seem to do this for some time. How long would you like to wait before you would go off and do something else? Or would you just sit here?
Well, I'll get slightly nervous, but as I'm not very well, I'm pretty intrigued that Kusanagi asked me for something, which he normally doesn't do. So I'll wait until something is happening. I'm just kneeling there, kind of meditating, staring on the blades.
You watch as Kazanagi, the end of the blade simply splits. What looks to be a razor-sharp set of teeth. Not so much actual teeth, but just serrated edges of a blade, but in the inside, as it split apart. just comes up, chomps the knife into two, and then reforms back into a normal blade.
Jesus. Okay, that happened.
I am done.
What exactly was that?
There was no response.
I mean, you don't have to tell me, but at least give me a hint or something. Hello?
And with
Hey,
that,
you're leaving me.
and with that, good night.
Oh. Yeah, good night. It was a great session, mate.
Yeah.
Oh.